It's another FOC with the CCB, and we're going to be going through this week's pre-sales. DC doesn't have any pre-sales on FOC this week, so we did add next week's up, so they're going to be there for the next 2 weeks. We'll just skim through a couple, but not fully go through it. You could do that on your own time. I do want to let you know that we are having not one but 2 drawing contests. We just finished one with Batman, and we got lots of cool stuff. You know, customers sent in. We got email ones. We have stuff from young kids because we do different age categories. But yeah, there's lots of cool stuff in here. So that's all been done, and we've picked our winners. But we've decided we're going to do 2 at the same time. It's not for a while. The pre-sales are on now. So X-Men 1 is coming out July 10th, and Zatanna comes out essentially the same time. So we're doing pre-sales on the blank covers. They don't have blank images yet, but if you want to take part, we're giving away a $100 gift certificate for the 18 up, 50 for the 12 to 17, and up to 11 for 25 gift certificate, and we'll probably throw in some extra bonuses as well. But yeah, Zatanna has never had a blank cover before, and I think it's a good opportunity to test out Zatanna skills. The series is a mature themed series, so I'm gonna pull off the kid version of this because we don't want kids reading mature comics, right? But the X-Men, we fully kid friendly. The pre-sales end on June 2nd and June 3rd, and then we will have the blanks available in the store as well, but we're hoping to see how many people want to take part and pre-sale the blanks ahead of time. And it will be due July 27th. That gives people about 3 weeks, because sometimes we mail them out to people and they need, needs a few days to a week to arrive, and then they got to start drawing. So it's a long-running contest. It's not going to be for a while, but we're just starting it, and if you want to take part, you can pre-order blanks to show off your skills. Let's jump into the pre-sales. Like I said, there isn't going to be any DC this week. Let's just jump right into Marvel. Go to the CanadianComicBin.com, scroll to pre-sales, and click your Marvel. There's going to be a bunch of second prints, like Amazing Spider-Man 49 here, and all the second prints connected to Blood Hunt are red. That is the variant. And so Amazing Spider-Man Blood Hunt #1, second print. Black Widow Hawkeye #4 is there, and she's got not she, they, because there's Hawkeye in there as well. Got the Scotty Young variant. I like this one. I wish they weren't all on white backgrounds. I wish he had. I know he's drawing a lot of covers for the next couple of weeks, but I do wish there was some background with these. It's just too much white for my liking. Anyway, Daredevil, you got your standard issue number 10. Scotty Young, and you got your Davy Go, and you can get all 3 for 20% off, because we do that. Bundles, want all the covers, we'll give you a discount. Giant size Little Marvels #1, so you got a Scotty Young book. They're amazing, they're uncanny, they're incredible, and they're also adorable. These pint-sized versions of your favorite heroes and villains of Marvel's universe find themselves with giant-sized adventures from Scotty Young. So yeah, I know we have some Scotty Young fans, and they'll be wanting to make sure that's in their pull box or pre-order it. Helverine #2 is up. Helverine #1 is not out yet, but you gotta order #2. 3 covers. Sorry if you hear that, the printer's just going off. I do like this Casa Grande. It's the Ghost Rider X-23. I think that's pretty cool. I didn't like a lot of those Ghost Rider covers, but that one I do like. Mary Jane Black Cat. They are switching up the cover artist again. It looks like Phil Noto. We didn't get a big image on that one. But we have our Scotty Young and our Betsy Cola, and you can get all 3 for 20% off. Midnight Suns Blood Hunt #2. There are 3 covers. I do like, the blade's pretty fun. I do like that. But again, imagine there was a background, he was in an alleyway fighting a vampire. That'd be cool. Ghost Spider number 2. Number 1 just came out this week, and so you got a bunch of different covers for this. 4 covers. You got your Mark Brooks, you got your Hetrick. I do like the Villalobos. Because I'm an Adam Hughes fan, and his art looks so familiar to Adam Hughes to me. I like this one way better than the first issue that he did. The first issue I actually didn't really care for. And you also have Stephanie Hahn's Black Costume variant. I haven't seen Stephanie Hans do much work as of late. She was all over with Image a couple years back, doing tons and stuff. Darth Maul, Black, White, and Red number 3. You got your John Romita Jr. variant. You got your Sakara, and you can get all 3 for 20% off. Superior Spider-Man's got 2 covers. Your Standard by Bagley, I believe, and your Mike McKone. Mike McKone, I'm told, he basically just stopped doing most comics. You'll see the very rare variant cover from him, but he goes to conventions, and that's his thing. So he's doing conventions all over the U.S. and does sketches, sells prints, and he chooses to do it that way, which awesome for him. Doesn't have these deadlines and makes a living that way. Symbiote Spider-Man 2099. We got our Venom appearance. We have the Hildebrandt card variant. Spectacular Spider-Man number 4 has 3 covers. You've got your Ethan Young homage, and you have your Francesco Mobili. Mobley? I don't think I've ever said that name out loud before. All 3 if you want, 20% off. Ultimate Black Panther number 5 is out, and you got a Clayton Crane cover and Boss Logic again. I guess Boss Logic is on for a strew of the Ultimate Black Panther covers. You can get all 3 for 20% off. Ultimate X-Men has a couple of second prints for number 2 and number 3, both Momoko. And look at that, they connect. I didn't even realize that at first. So you want a connecting cover, get that set. Ultimates number 1 is not out, but it's already in second print. Hopefully the stuff that happened with Ultimate Spider-Man, Black Panther, and X-Men does not happen with Ultimates, where we actually will get all our copies, because that would be terrible if they messed up again and we are shorted A covers or C covers or whatever. Anyway, here's hoping it doesn't happen. Union Jack the Ripper number 2, 2 covers there. Vengeance of the Moon Knight number 6, Blood Hunt connection again, but it does have 3 covers. The Scotty Young, I kind of like the face being that moon. That's kind of fun. Like I said, another Blood Hunt second print, red cover. Wolverine Madripoor Knights number 5. I don't imagine this is going to go into another issue, but I could be wrong. X-Men 97, number 1, third printing. Number 1, first printing and second printing sold out real fast, but you can get a third printing right now, and if you missed out, you might as well pre-order it. Number 4 is out. We sold out on Tuesday evening of the second print of number 2, like immediately, and they're selling for $25 on eBay right now. We still have some issue 3 copies, so if you want to jump on our site and grab those, they're coming to the store. But pre-order number 4 if that's your thing. Whoops, sorry. But yeah, it does have some variants. The Scotty Young, see, look at this. It's not a background, but it's got a lot more to it. This is probably the best of these covers that I've seen so far, just because of the added background. So that's a great Storm cover. Anyway, all 3 of those issues, 20% off. X-Men Blood Hunt Magic number 1. I really do like the Peach Momoko cover. You can get all 3 of those for 20% off. Heir of Apocalypse number 2 is coming out. Didn't have too many buyers on number 1, so I doubt we'll have much for number 2, but you never know. Maybe everyone's just hopping on that. Deadpool number 1, his first ongoing series, gets a facsimile, and it'll have a foil one. The New Mutants that just came out were almost out of the foil facsimile, and I'm surprised, because lately the foils have not been selling as well as they used to, and this one seems to be going quite well. I just did a reorder. Quantities I believe were low, but we should be able to get our reorder of them, but I think there's 1 or 2 left on the stand. So anyway, if you want this one, pre-order it. Kid Venom, we had this on FOC probably like 4 months ago, and they pulled back, and now it's back. So if you've already ordered it, don't worry. You've made your orders. You're okay. But if you haven't yet, here you go. Got a negative space. You got your homage, and you have Lee. You got a foil, and all 20% off if you want all 5 copies. Ahsoka 1, this is a cool one. I do like the Nakayama variant. The Akka variant's cool. You got Annie Wu. And we've got a Sprouse one that we haven't seen yet. And what do we got? Dersima. Action. Holy, there are so many covers for this issue. You got your King Lashley foil. And I do like the action figure, but I think she had an action figure already. But all 7 of them, if you want all 7 covers, 20% off, save you a little bit of cash. And that is your Marvel. Let's jump into, sorry, it's going all the way up to the miscellaneous. All right, Turtles, we're keeping up. The actual FOC is coming soon, but it's not yet. We just figured it's such a big book that we're going to give people a big option to order in. Some of the covers still not available yet. But yeah, if you want all 9 covers, 25% off. That's a huge discount. White Boat convention exclusive. I guess they had some left over, and so they're selling them here. If you want a convention exclusive of White Boat 1, we'll try and get them. Allocations may occur, so it's not guaranteed. Talks Summer #1, second print. People liked it. Big Burn #1, another distillery with Lee Garbett as the main artist, and you can get a variant by Tula Lote. Gatchaman, if you were into the I'm pretty sure it was just 80s, but maybe it was 70s as well. It's coming out, and we started off with a free comic book day. So here's the actual issue, and it's got 4 covers. And I really don't know a whole lot about this team, so I think Battle of the Planets stems from that. It just has a different name. But there's also a one-shot, which is actually written by Tommy Lee Edwards, who passed away, I believe. Did he not? Or did he? I might be mixing up with someone else. I guess if he's written this and drawn the cover, he's not passed away. Spawn. This was on FOC a couple months back too, so here you go. They're up again. We got Self-Help #1. We've got Sacrificers #9, and Savage Dragon, new issue, and guess who's on the cover? Little Mickey Mouse. Redcoat #3 is coming out. Misery was on last week, but she's back on because they pushed it back, and we still don't have the Todd McFarlane variant or the blank image, but there you go. Feral #4, we've got our variant. These ones were on the pre-sale last week. I remember them. G.I. Joe, Feral. But Destro, we got 5 covers for this. Cobra Commander, I finished reading it, and it's great. You should be jumping into this G.I. Joe stuff. You don't have to like G.I. Joe or have played with them in the 80s or 90s. It's just really good, but it's cool seeing all those characters. A little nostalgia hit. But yeah, there's 5 covers. A couple of them we don't have yet. And let's keep moving. Rat City #3, Redcoat. That should be moved up here because it's the B cover. Cyberpunk has another series that's based on the video game. Grendel. When was the last time Matt Wagner did some Grendel? It's back. There you go. Sonic continuing after a hiatus. 69 should be coming out. Issue 69 should be out shortly. Barfly, if you're a fan of Minor Threats, there are some covers for that. I believe it's a one-shot. I could be wrong. Gerard Way, Chemical Romance, Umbrella Academy. He's got a new series called Paranoid Gardens. And it's a nursing home for like ghosts and monsters, aliens, that kind of thing. So it could be really, really fun. And Something's Killing the Children. New issue, 38, Frizzen, cover, foil, cover. The FOC, it won't show up until the weekend. We won't know who the artist is or what it is. But if you want all 4, 20% off right there. Elvira, H.P. Lovecraft. I thought #4 was going to be the last issue. I was wrong. There you go. She's celebrating with a little cake and a little cleavage. Club Nephilim. I didn't know what this was, but I thought I'd let you know it's there. There's 4 issues. We can click on that and see what it's about. Oh, there we go. If you ever see this, I have to fix it. You just kind of copy it, drag your mouse over it. The creative Mercy Sparks. demonic black market brothel overthrown by angelic workers. Underbelly of seedy supernatural realm. That could be kind of fun. Could be kind of fun. Not for the kids, I don't imagine. And Judgment Day #2 for Archie, the first issue that came out this week, and I skimmed through it, and it looks pretty fun. So that is your miscellaneous. And like I said, there's no DC, but next week's DC is up, and I just want to let you know that Zatanna's the big one. Art Germ cover, Jorge Jimenez. One of them is The Blank, which we're doing a drawing contest for, but this is a mature series. It's not for the youth. You want to check these out, you can scroll through and see what's available, but we're going to do those next week as well. Marvel has started because we're doing our X-Men drawing contest. So that's your FOC for the week. Marvel and miscellaneous. Pre-order your comics, guys. Pre-order your comics. See you next time.